How's it going out there? Welcome from H2TechVideos. This is iMovie for beginners. This is going to be part 1, and I'm going to do a series of parts to kind of help you guys out if you're new to iMovie and you want to use it to edit your videos and do some cool effects and transitions and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to walk you through how to do it. And the real quick reason for doing this is when I got my Mac, I had no clue how to use iMovie, and it was very frustrating, and it took a while to really get good at it. So this is for you. This is the tutorial I wish I had when I got my Mac. So now that's out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. So first thing you need to know about iMovie is you have a couple different areas, and I kind of want to break down what's what. So first of all, up here you have what's called your event library, and this actually keeps track of all your footage. So if you import like a video file from a camera, memory card, or whatever, what you're going to do is you're going to create an event, okay, right here. And there's different ways to create an event. You can pretty much go up to a file and go new event, and then you'll have a new section here. So like right here, this is the new event. You can name it. We can go iMovie footage, okay? Because when you plug in your camera, camcorder, or memory card, you have an option to save the footage or the video in one of these, basically in your event, so you can easily go back and find the video just for that one event. Maybe you're importing videos for, one is for a wedding and one is for a birthday party. You could separate them and have them in different events, so all the video isn't in the same place. So it makes it easier just for your basics, being able to find your video and being able to separate it. Okay. So that's the first thing. That's your event library, and as you click on these different events, you'll actually be able to see the different sets of video that you have, in your iMovie. And as you can see, I have all different type of events that I'm working on, so I like to have them separate. Okay, so now we come to the bottom here. This is your project library section. See, it says right here, project library. These are all the different projects I'm working on. And so what's cool is you can pretty much have as many projects going as you want. And like, let's say this first video right here, if I click on it, 2 clicks, it should take you right into the project. Okay, so now I can see this is the video I put in. This is a slide that I imported. This is a transition, and then I added some words to it as well. So this is where you'll actually do your editing, where you'll move your footage around, you'll cut, you'll play with the sound effects, all that kind of be done in your library. That'll show you your timeline, what your video is going to look like. Okay, so that's your project library section. And you have this button right here. And this button will actually let you switch. So whatever's on the bottom, it puts on the top. So if you prefer to see your video clips down here because you have so many, then that might work out better for you. And then you can see your timeline up here. Okay, this is your viewing window right here. It lets you see your project. Now what's cool, and it's so funny, I just figured this out a couple weeks ago. If you go up to, I believe it's window, it is not window. What do you do? Okay, I don't know where it says it up there, but basically if you hold down on command and you press F9, you can actually make your project library larger if you need to see more of your project, and it'll make the video screen smaller. If you press command and F8, it makes the project library section really big. Okay, so just command and 8. And then if you were to press command and 0, it makes your viewing window larger and it makes your project library section smaller. Maybe you're more concerned about how it looks larger than you are with, what your library section looks like. So in that case, that's what that's for. I usually like to stay on the 8 because, or excuse me, what is it? I stay on 9 because it's kind of a balance, top and bottom. If you're working on a project and you want to see the whole project in full screen mode, you'll come down to the bottom and click on the play button right here. I think it's the first play button, and it will actually take it into a full screen mode so you can actually see the video nice and big. Okay. There's another thing, so funny, I literally just found this feature. I did not know this was available, and then I just pressed escape just now, and that's how you get out of full screen mode. So that's a good thing to have, especially if you want to be able to see your project and how it looks, you know, nice and big. Okay. Also want to go over, so how do you actually get video into iMovie? So there's a couple different ways to do it. If you have a camera or camcorder and you have video on it, you want to plug the camera, plug in the USB cable that comes with the camera, and then you want to plug in the other side of the USB into your Mac. Okay, and what will happen is, usually if you give it maybe like 20-30 seconds, it'll read it, and then something pops up on the screen. I'll show you what it looks like right now as I plug in the USB device. I normally use a card reader, but it'll work either way with a memory card reader or going right from the camcorder. So if we give it a couple seconds, the window should pop up. If it doesn't, there's this camcorder right in the corner. When you click on that, that will actually show you all the video that you have from the device you have plugged in, whether it's a camera, camcorder, or a memory card. Okay. What's so funny is when I first started using this program, it seemed like it wasn't reading my camcorder, but I think I wasn't, you know, plugging it in long enough for it to read it. So I had all kind of trouble at the beginning, and it's not reading this memory card right now for some reason. I'm not really sure. I'll pick a different memory card, but it makes it really simple once you do get that plugged in on how to pull up the footage and what to do with it. So that's plugged in. I plugged in a new memory card, so we'll give it a second. Here it is. So now you see something popped up real quick. It said looking for camera. So these are all the videos that are on my current memory card. Okay. Important thing to note: these files are in like I think an AVC HD format. It's from a Canon camcorder. So as long as you have the files on a memory card, and you plug it in with a card reader, or you know, put the memory card right into your Mac, iMovie should be able to see it. And I'm stressing the word should because, you know, sometimes things happen where it won't read it for some reason, but I haven't had too much trouble, and I actually have pictures on that memory card, so that's why it popped up. So sorry about that. So here's a cool thing right here. You can set it so that you can automatically, when the memory card is plugged in, it starts importing everything. I don't recommend that, only because like this memory card, I have video on here from like months and months back. I don't always erase my memory card right away, so I put this on manual, and what you want to do is check this once and then click it again so that none of the videos are checked, and then you go through and you can pick the ones that you want to import specifically. Okay, maybe you want to watch it to make sure it's the right video. You can click on the video. Okay, it's highlighted in yellow, and then you can hit play. You'll actually be able to watch it up here. Okay, so let's say we pick this video and I want to import this one into iMovie. Okay, after you check the box, you're going to click on import, and what it's going to do is it's going to tell you how much space you have left on your Mac. So this video is 7 minutes, and I know because of right here. And I know that I have enough time to import up to 1 hour and 21 minutes. So then I would choose which event I want that to be under. Do I want it to be under my new one, iMovie footage, or one of my other events I have created? Once that's finished, go ahead and import, and then you'll find that video right in iMovie. Okay. If you want to record yourself, you can actually switch over to built-in iSight camera, and then it'll actually let you record from your webcam. Okay, so that's kind of like a basic kind of a rough draft of how to import. Obviously, there's a million different things that could happen in different devices, and my Mac's older and newer, so kind of wanted to give you a general layout of how that works. There's one other way to import. Well, there could be more ways, but there's two normally that I like to go over. The second one is this. So by the events right here. Let's say I want to import something into iMovie footage. If the video is already on my Mac, okay, so I'm not going from a camera, camcorder, or memory card. The video file is already on my Mac, and if it's in an MOV format or MP4, what you can do is you can basically click down. So some computers you'd right click, some you would just click down and hold it, and you would want to go you have the option to import from camera, iMovie HD project. I generally go to import from movies, okay, and then you can actually go in and find the video that you have, okay. So these are a couple of videos that I have currently in the computer. Where are these? These are actually on a hard drive. So go to my hard drive, and then I have a file that's named Express. And I have the performances, and then here are those videos. Okay, so you see MP4, or these are, or excuse me, M4V or MP4 or MOV files. As far as I know, those are the only files that iMovie will let you import from. They may have updated it, but as far as I know, these are the main ones that I like to stay with, because if not, you'll have trouble importing whatever. And if your video happens to not be in that format, then you'll have to download like a third-party app or program that lets you convert the file into an MOV, MP4, or an M4V so that iMovie can see it. But generally, you would click on the video, and then you would hit import, and then the same way you could pick, which event you want it to go under. And I could even switch right now from my Mac's hard drive to my external hard drive, and it'll actually save it onto there, but it'll bring it into iMovie. So this is again been iMovie 101, or iMovie for beginners. So I hope this was helpful. Kind of just go over some of the basic information. There is going to be a part 2, a part 3, a part 4. So go ahead and leave me your comments if you have questions. I'm not an expert on iMovie, so I want to put that right out there, but I do use it for a lot of basic stuff, and I do edit a lot in it, so I will help as best I can. But just know, hopefully this was like for you guys that are new to Macs, hopefully this will help you out and get you started using iMovie. And stay tuned for part 2, part 3, and all that good stuff. If you found this helpful, can you go ahead and give me a thumbs up, like this video,